I'm Mo and I'm from Manchester.
I'm Dave and I live in Brighton.
I'm not too confident about it. I don't know about you, Dave. The altitude, especially if they're going to move the game early as well, feels like things are against us. But I suppose you never know.
Yeah, I'm feeling the altitude, but I'm hoping elite athletes can perform better. I think it'll be tough, but I think, like we were saying months ago, as soon as the draw was announced, this is the game you want to go to, right? So whatever happens, hopefully it'll be a great day. I would really like it not to be a midday kickoff, but
Well, it's like before the draw, we sort of knew the possibilities, and we sort of like eyed this up if we got drawn into our group. And then as soon as the draw, we basically booked our flights, didn't we? And then we're sort of gambling that we got tickets, and thankfully the gamble paid off.
Yeah, we flew into Washington, so that we basically had the option to drive down to Atlanta or up to Toronto, and then we could do either route, but this is the route we wanted, I think. So.
No, we came on Monday, innit? We came to Washington and went to the Atlanta game, and then we flew out to here.
Come here, we'll go to Miami if they win, and if not, we'll fly home.
Well, it is expensive, of course it is. Thank you, Gianni. But yeah, some sacrifices with family and stuff like that. Thankfully, I've got a very understanding wife who's looking after the children. So thank you, Marion.
Yeah, no, same. I think it's been expensive. It's been a great the atmosphere after the game in Atlanta was fantastic. I think these things don't come around too often, so it's great to be able to. It's great to be in a fortunate enough position to be able to do them, and it's great to be here. I think in a country which is football mad, and it feels like this is the first tournament we've done. This feels like what I imagined the World Cup would be like when I was a kid, and I don't think I could say that about Atlanta. So
the altitude will be tricky, I think. I felt it on my run this morning, but I'm not an elite athlete, so hopefully the boys can manage a bit better. But it will affect us a little bit, no doubt.
He did fall over. Strong guy stuff getting
the
vibes.
The bandages are here to prove it.
But I think. Hopefully, they've known this game might be coming for months, right? So I'm kind of hoping there's a plan, and if that plan's a low block and grind out a 1-0 win, then that's fine by me.
Max from London. I think it'll be tricky tomorrow. I'd love to be able to scrape a 1-0 win. Realistically, maybe 2-1 extra time. But I think it's going to be tough. Well, I think they've lost 2 in 88, 89. I think the atmosphere is going to be insane. I think there's multiple factors in it. I don't think we've started very well. We've scraped by in a couple of occasions. And then, tomorrow's the real big test. If we can get through tomorrow, I'd be confident of beating Brazil. I'd be confident beating Argentina. But I think tomorrow's the real test. I said Mexico would be a banana skin. If we can get through Mexico, I think we can get through anything. But I think people are underestimating not just the team of Mexico, because you could look at it on paper. It's maybe not the best team, but I think just the whole. You've got to look at the situation. I think it's a real tricky game. I'd love it if we can get through tomorrow. I think if we can get through Mexico, then we can get through anything. But I think it's going to be really tricky. I booked it just before we beat Congo. Probably, I gambled on us beating Congo, so it was a nervy 70 minutes. And I thought originally I'd still have come to Mexico anyway. I had my ticket beforehand. But yeah, at one point I was like, am I going to go to Mexico to watch Mexico-Congo, which thankfully wasn't the case. The whole atmosphere beforehand, Mexico City in general, is going to be such a good day. It's a bit annoying that the kickoff's been moved forward, but I think it's going to be an unbelievable day. Speaking to England fans, everyone said it's a bucket list item, it's going to be such a good day. A lot of England fans I've spoken to had this arranged well in advance. I think just because it was in Mexico, that's the reason I wanted to come. I just wanted to see Mexico versus England in Mexico. Is that ever going to happen in my lifetime? Are we ever going to play Mexico in Mexico ever again? Probably not. But I think the Aussies, the French, Argentinians, everyone's on such good form. This whole day is, but I've only been here, I got here late last night. This has been my first full day. it's going to be like Sunday is going to be unbelievable. Like I don't like I can't explain. And if we lose, we lose. Like I didn't expect us to win. I thought it would be a tricky game before I booked it, but I just think the whole build-up. If Mexico win, but I think it will still be a great trip. I don't know, I've been walking around all day and I've felt a bit out of breath, but I don't know if that's the beer and the cigarettes. But I don't know, like, it's hard to tell unless you're playing a game of football or doing 5k runs. I don't know how bad it is. I don't think we'll lose because of the altitude. We'll lose because, like, maybe we've just not had the greatest run into it. But I think that's what I mean. If we can beat Mexico and then we're going back to the US, I think we could beat any team. I'm not necessarily scared of Brazil. Maybe Argentina, and I think France, obviously the big dogs in the whole competition. But yeah, I don't think we can blame altitude. We can just blame, obviously, the performance on the day. I think everyone I've spoken to, and myself included, it's a bucket list. It's a bucket list opportunity. Like it's not been cheap for start. Mexico's a pretty cheap place to come, but tickets, flights, all sorts. It's not cheap, but there's nothing you can do about that. What would you rather, like, spend your money now and have a great time, or just save it for the rest of your life and die not knowing? So I've come on the fact that this is a once in a lifetime trip, and like the people that I've met, like, I cannot explain how good I don't want to say vibes, but the vibes have been so good, and you're never going to get that, or you will, but like it's been like it's a trip worth doing, is all I'd say.
Scott Cole from Bristol.
I'm John from Bristol.
A little bit nervous, but I am very confident. I think that we will, if we get an early goal, I think we'll do well. But if the Mexicans do get the goal before we do, I think we may struggle a little bit, but still confident. Just don't want pens. Get anything but pens.
Yeah, no, I'm confident. I reckon we're a better side than Mexico. I think we'll beat them, but yeah, it's always hard at our place. Obviously, with our crowd and that, right, it's going to be intimidating, but I think we'll be alright. Because we're only going to get better, because we've been not so great lately, but I think as the tournament goes on, we get better and better against better teams who come at us.
We've definitely got the better players, the more quality, and I think it will show through eventually, so got to be optimistic. Not really, because obviously we're here now, so obviously the altitude hadn't affected us. We've been drinking, so it hadn't affected us in any way at all. So you've got to think the players are fit. They're fit lads. They play all over Europe, so you'd think they'd be alright. So, but with the changing kick-off times and the hotel palaver, I'm not looking into it too much. I think it's all part of the media, so I think they're professionals. You know what I mean?
Mexico are going to do whatever they can to distract us, and they know they're not the better side, but that would be alright.
I think we'll still get it done. It's all media. You got to think that our quality will come through no matter what. So, apart from penalties, we don't want penalties in that stadium.
Kick off in Atlanta.
So when the draw was made, we booked the flights literally about an hour after. We gambled on Atlanta and Mexico City winning the group, obviously. So it was twitchy bum time when it was Ghana flipping out, and then play Panama flipping out till we got to the 70th minute. So it was a bit of a gamble, but it's paid off big time.
And even the Atlantic game against Congo, they've done really well. They were a good side, a lot better than I thought, to be fair. But the hydration break after the 75th minute, you think, oh, is it going to happen? It's going to happen. But we got Harry Kane, so he come out. He's a legend, isn't he? So best player in the World Cup at the moment, in my opinion. So as long as he's on fire, Jude Bellingham, I think we'll do it. So.
I think we're Christ. Obviously we're struggling right back massively. I like Spence, but we're struggling with overlapping, I reckon. And it's giving, when people overlap, then Maduika's got a bit of space to come inside. Same with Rashford, and it pulls other players apart. But hopefully Reece will be back soon. So, but Brazil got our game against Norway, so if we beat Mexico, I think we've got a chance of beating Brazil. So not that great.
I don't think Brazil's looked great, but obviously you've got Vinny Jr. on the wing with our right back problems. Maybe Declan Rice can do that for us. You never know. But I think Brazil. I personally think Norway will beat Brazil. So I think it could be Norway in Miami.
Haaland, isn't it?
Haaland is dangerous, but we know him. Our players know him. It's nothing new. hopefully Big Dan Burn can come on and mark him out of the game maybe.
Dan Burn.
And then, yeah, you never know, but it's just France, and France you can, and you could meet Argentina as well. You got Messi if he's on fire, you never know. And obviously Portugal may come through against Spain, you know what I mean, and France. So but you got to be optimistic. Like we wouldn't be here if we didn't think you'd win it. Like personally, I wouldn't come here just to go through the tournament. I think 80% of England fans would come here to think we're going to win it, and you've got to be optimistic,
Yeah,
you've got to be confident.
believe,
You've got to believe. You've got to believe it's coming home, and that's why we're here.
Yeah, we're lucky to be here, and once in a lifetime to be in that stadium. Yeah, it's tempting to sell tickets, seeing the prices, but the missus texted me, said, yeah, sell it, but no. Once in a lifetime, never get this chance again.
What price did they have to go to sell the tickets?
Like 20 grand, I reckon.
He's saying around 20, I'm saying around 50 grand, but yeah, I don't know, it's hard, isn't it? Because you think, I don't know, because...
Go back home and get Maldives or something.
Yeah, if we were to win the tournament, and you know what I mean, and then you're there and you've been there, the money it's hard. It's a hard decision, right? And I personally don't think they're worth that much. I don't think no one would pay that really. I think it's all a bit of a media thing as well. I heard people paying about £2,000 for them at the moment, so it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but it's football. People pay a lot of money for football. And you've got to feel for the people that have got flights coming over Sunday morning, obviously with the change in kick-off time. Could mean like I've seen people flying at 9:30, 10:30. You're never going to make it to that stadium from when you land there, because if it is a 12 o'clock kickoff and you're landing at 10:30, like we come at 8 o'clock on like last night, and it took us about an hour just to get out, and it was just because of the traffic. Traffic's getting mental, so hopefully everyone can get flights here. Everyone who's got tickets can make it. That's what we can think. So, but with the change in kickoff time, it's a benefit really to the fans, because you didn't have to walk through Mexico in the dark, and it's more safer. But as for the players, more humidity at 12 o'clock, and you've got the people who's made plans to get early, it could affect them. So it is what it is, but you just got to get through it, and all the fans are safe. That's what you've got.
It's going to be unbelievable, isn't it? It's going to be amazing. What a day.